Welcome guys on E11 Forex Trading. My name is Elijah. Today I will just be giving an update on the pairs that we've analyzed during the during weekend for this week. So we'll just be taking a look at some pairs which we shared our thought process during the weekend to be looking at this week. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. This is just for educational purpose. I'm just sharing my thought process of what I'll be looking at, and what I've been looking at in the market. So let's get into it, guys. So yes, guys, as you can see, last time we said, when we analyzed the market, price was busy trading around this area here. Price was busy trading around this area, here. And we said if price doesn't break this level, we're anticipating that price will shoot to the upside. We said if price doesn't break this level here, price will shoot to the upside to this level. And price, when we, Monday came, price, there was a bit of gap, and the price, shoot to the downside, forming some, high lows, and lower lows, high lows, lower lows, high lows, lower lows. And it came and tested this area. And we said, as we look at monthly time frames, I said on the monthly time frame, let's go to the monthly time frame, guys. On the monthly time frame, we said around this level here, price is sitting on an uptrend. You see, price is sitting on an uptrend. You see, so uptrend line. So price, got rejected here. Price came down, got rejected, went to the upside. The price get rejected there, went to the upside, price get rejected, went up. The price is, testing this, trend line again. So that's what we said. And on a weekly also, we have looked into that, and then we said price is still testing those areas. And on on a daily, price is not broken that trend line. On a 4-hour time frame, price now. Let's take a look on a 4-hour time frame. So price came. It formed, it got rejected, went to the upside where we anticipated the price can form a double, an inverted, head and shoulders, and we shoot to the upside. So price decided to break to the downside, then it's come to this area. And look at what is forming around this area here. Look at what price is doing around this area. So price here, price got rejected on this area, and the price came again, test this area here. And price, around the same area there, around that same area, price got rejected. Now price is moving to the upside. So price here has formed a double bottom. It's showing or indicating that price might be reversing, going back to the upside. But remember, we are not dictating what the market should be doing. So price tells us what to do. So on a 4-hour time frame, price is has come to this level. Price came down, got rejected to this area where we analyzed during weekend, anticipating that price, if it comes there and not break this area, it will form an inverted head and shoulders and go to these areas there. But price broke. Now price came test that area. Price is getting rejected and forming a double bottom on this area. So price, remember, price is still, asset price is still under this trend line here. Price is still trading under, this bearish trend line. So let's take a look on an hourly time frame, basically what is happening. So on the hourly time frame, there's some bit of, price is pushing, trying to want to break this level. So we'll just be checking also. Let's clear these things out, as we've already highlighted, what happened there. Let's clear these things out there. Let's clear these things out. So price is busy on this area. We'll just be taking a look at what happens here. We'll be taking a look at what will happen on this area. We'll be taking a look at what happens here. If price then breaks, come to this level. So let me just, if price decide to do like this, guys, if price decide to come to this level, then we'll be waiting to see if price can come back, test the same area, and then from the same area, we'll be waiting, to take, a buy there. Then price might come to this level. Then price maybe, come back, test these levels here. Price might come back just this level, you know, on this level there, and then price goes to these levels where we have analyzed during the week that we are anticipating that price could get back to this level, you know, when price was here during weekend. So but price came, touched this area, forming a double bottom here. So price is testing our trend line here. So we don't dictate what price will do. So we'll be just watching what price does. Let me cleanse these things. Let's clean these things here, as we've already. So yes, price, we'll be checking what price does in this area. If price doesn't break this trend line, then price will be coming to this area. We'll be just coming, you know, going to the downside. Price will continue, you know, with the same trend line to the downside. But price, look at here, price is trying to push, want to break this downtrend. If price break this downtrend, we'll be waiting for price to come to these areas, retest this, you know, trend line, and you know, and this support level here. Then price will be shooting to this, you know, upside. So during weekend, we're sharing our thought process for the whole entire week and maybe next week. So we're just giving an update of what is, you know, transpiring, you know, with this Gbpnzd. So definitely that is what is basically happening on this level here. So yes, guys. So let's check on Eurnzd. We also talked about Eurnzd. So Eurnzd, let's clear these things out. Let's clear this out there. So yes, also on Eurnzd, so we spoke around this level here when price was at this area. When price was around this area here, price was at this area. We said we're anticipating the price could continue with this uptrend. As you can see, this uptrend here, I have not cleared it out, you know, so I will not clear it out just for the sake of update, you know, though it is not looking quite clean. So yes, price was here during weekend when we, you know, given up, you know, analyze and shared our thought process, anticipating that price, if it doesn't break, it will form an inverted head and shoulder also, and then come to this area. But price decided to break to the downside, forming some lower lows, you know, high lows, lower lows. The price was testing this level, and price is broken, has broken above. So if this candle closes like this above, we'll be waiting for a retest. So we'll be waiting for a retest here, a break and a retest. So we'll be waiting for price, what it does, a retest. If price come back to this area here, we'll be watching what price does, you know, on this area. If price decide to come on this level, we'll be taking a wonderful, you know, trade to the upside, you see. So we'll be looking at taking a wonderful trade to the upside, and our target will be, you know, our first target will be around these areas here. Our target will be going to these areas, you know, we'll be going to that area, and then we wait, you know, for a retest again to this level. So if price comes back and retests that level and not break it, then we'll be waiting for price to come back to those levels, or maybe shoot straight to this level here. So that's what, you know, is happening with Eurnzd. So those are our thought process on Eurnzd. Though I have not cleaned it up, I wanted just to give an update of what is basically going on. We have said that, you know, on Gbpnzd, Eurnzd, our biasness on direction is to the upside. So we're still sticking to our biasness on direction is still to the upside. So until maybe price decide to break this region here, price decide to break these levels here, that's when we'll begin to change and then begin to look on the selling opportunities. So yes, guys. So also on let's go back to Gbpnzd. So if Gbpnzd price break these areas here, then we'll be shifting our focus to the sales, you know, to go down with price setting. But if price breaks, come back there, then we're shooting to the upside. As we said, our biasness on, you know, on this pair it is to the upside, since price, on a monthly time frame, direction is to the upside. So let's look at let's take a look at Gbpusd. Let's clear these things out. They're a little bit messy here. Clearing these areas out here. It's a little bit messy here. So yes, guys. So definitely, as we analyze last, price was around this region here. So we said, our biasness is to the upside. The price came to those areas, then got rejected, and the price is, it is around this area. Let's clear this one out. Let's clear it out. So price now is still on this uptrend. You see, it's still on this uptrend on the hourly time frame, and then bound, trading between these, support and resistance areas in this level. So price, if it breaks above here, we'll wait for a retest, a break and a retest on this level. We'll be waiting for a clear breakout of this area, of this area, and then a retest on this area. If price doesn't break below, then we'll be shooting with price to the upside. We'll be shooting with price to the upside. But if price, doesn't do what we are anticipating, price can decide from this level here. Price can decide to shoot to the downside and break this level, then wait for a break and a retest, come back then we'll go to the downside. But at the moment, our biasness is still to the upside on Gbpusd. But if price decides to break this uptrend, so we'll be waiting for what price does here. We'll be waiting to see what price does. If price decides to break this area, then retest there, then go to the upside. But at the moment, our biasness is still to that. We're just waiting to see what price does in this area. We're waiting to see what price will do around these levels here. What price will do around this level will determine our entries, or our position, where to look at. So price is still on a consolidation phase. So price is still consolidating around this area, being squeezed between a resistance and this trend line. So we'll be waiting to see what happens there. If price breaks, it will come there, retest, then go to the downside. So if price doesn't break this trend line, then break there, we wait for a retest, then push to the upside. So yes, guys, that's our update on the pairs, that we've analyzed during weekend. So awesome, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. Wonderful, guys. Till the next session. So awesome, guys. Awesome. So yes, guys. So till we meet, on our next session. It has been wonderful. So remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing my thought process with you. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. You decide what to do with your money. Awesome. This is for educational purpose. Awesome, guys.